When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table!
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell
From way up. Effective counter. Neck breaker. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
take off.
Double axe handle connects.
He's got something coming.
Ooh, great anticipation. Maybe not, maybe not. Power rain out in one.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Huge kick connects. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
Ugh, just punishing the arm. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. Counter by CM Punk.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Ooh. Oh, kick right in the back.
Measured kick to the vertebrae. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Snapped with a devastating maneuver. Just breaking down the body here.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. Oh, God, that hurt. Jarring impact. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Punk sidesteps it.
The Kimura.
Kimura lock applied.
He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out.
Fisherman suplex.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
McIntyre reversing the momentum.
Now's a chance for McIntyre to get back into this match.
Float over neckbreaker. Picture perfect. Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
Oh, looking to do long-lasting bodily harm.
Taking out the arm, great strategy. Nice suplex.
Direct and brutal impact.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. Boom. Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
Going for the heel now and cranking that joint.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is determined right now. Taking a stiff shot. Mercilessly attacking the ankle, stretching the tendons and ligaments.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
Good reflexes from him there.
Oh, what an axe handle. Ruthless striking. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Drew's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here. Gets out of dodge.
Launched right out of the ring.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back, go to sleep.
Drew is completely out of it.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be. Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Uh-oh, dueling reversals.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Oof!
Oof! Running knee in the corner. Punk's knee to the face.
Short arm clothesline connects.
The knee to the face. And McIntyre on the receiving end again. Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this. Vicious. A reversal. Well scouted.
Drew managing to get some control back now.
That could be the torch that lights the fire under McIntyre.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Shoving him into the corner now. That could be Punk's demise.
Makes the cover right away by Punk. Still going.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago. He answers right back. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
And he re-enters into the ring. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
Punk avoids the attack.
Ooh! Loving blows.
Glasgow Kids from this.
McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. He got the shoulder up in time. Not quite enough to put him away.
And able to skirt around that attack. Oh! Oh, smacked with the wrench. Evades the attack. And a claymore out of nowhere.
McIntyre might have him.
Makes a cover. Amazing.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken. And now propped up in the corner. Punk never saw that coming. STO!
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
Boom, swinging that like the Bambino. Look at this crowd. It's insanity in here. Bedlam.
Continuing to work on the leg here.
Come on. This has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk is trading back and forth blows now. Ooh!
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Ooh! Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS. And another looking to end this once and for all. McIntyre a step ahead there.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
McIntyre is having trouble getting his bearings.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Oof! Of the cell would be a good thing for him, but not when you do it that way.
He's starting as a setup to sell.
This is a man possessed. He's just being reckless, climbing the cell, and he makes a bad situation even more dangerous. As insane as this is, it's also about sending a message. It's about saying, I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes.
Oh, my God. That cell route was not made to hold the weight of superstars as well.
Definitely playing with fire here, Cole.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. This is surreal. Nothing is worth this level of risk, this level of altitude.
What energy in the arena tonight. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage?
No way. Oh
my God. No. From up high. Oh my God.
Can you imagine the bone-crunching impact falling from that high up? There are no words for what I just saw.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
Look in his eyes. He has the bat on his side, and I don't think there's any reasoning with him now. He clearly has dangerous intentions in mind here, gentlemen.
Back inside goes Drew.
Jeez, this is turning into batting practice now.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hole.
Oh, what a slam.
Impressive awareness from him.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Remarkable power being being shown here.
It looks like...
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Suplex lands. Quick counter there.
McIntyre perhaps looking for that kill shot. Looking to end this thing with.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
And he's going to use this moment to regroup, to get his mind right before re-entering the fray.
What the? Hold on. What's he thinking about?
I don't want to know, Corey. Whatever it is, it has to do with climbing the cell.
He's as mad as a hatter climbing the cell. Nothing good ever happens on top of the cell.
There's a fine line between motivation and madness. This superstar has crossed over and is waiting on top of the cell. And right now they're saying if this needs to end 20 feet above the ground, then damn it, that's where we're going to go.
He's made it to the top of the cell, a place that historically is the last place you want to be in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, strangely enough, he'd be safer back inside the cell at this point.
Dangerous heights here. This can only end in disaster.
He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
Maybe McIntyre's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. Opponent tied up, but shots to the temple
Will create separation. Right to the breadbasket for their trouble.
Face first.
Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Targeting the arm now.
Let's just hope the top of the cell has been reinforced. Oof, driven down with the STO.
Tossing them aside. And I think I'm hearing the roof buckle with every maneuver.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee.
Boom! GTS.
The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
Lift it up.
You've got to be kidding me.
No way. No.
A devastating fall ending in a brutal collision. He paid the price for climbing that cell.
He could be regretting that decision for months. There is long-term damage being done tonight. And he's climbing up the godforsaken cell.
Climbing the cell wall, and the whole WWE Universe is on edge now.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster?
He's climbing down, but there's still a fall risk here. And here we go, returning to the ring. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy.